Hi everyone, the name's Florin and you're on the GetGrowth.tv channel where we show you how to get growth using digital marketing tools. In today's video, I'm gonna talk to you about HelloBar and the awesome ways in which we've used HelloBar to better explain the value proposition for a very sophisticated piece of software that we've created. Now, the idea is that in that software you can actually do a lot of stuff. And when I say a lot of stuff, I mean it audits every possible inventory item in your website. So if you have a piece of content hidden somewhere, it will find it, it will index it, it will ask for Google Analytics, it will ask for a lot of social media details. It does some very advanced stuff to calculate engagement, authority on the web, and that was a super horrible product to explain to other people. And we've used HelloBar to actually explain it and make it clearer in our heads, like, okay, so I have this product, how am I gonna tell other people about it? It's kind of weird. So we were like, how do we get this done? And the answer was pretty simple: A/B test it. Like, A/B test every possible way of explaining the product until the audience actually gets it. And we've had a couple of ideas on how we could test the value proposition for this software, and we've chosen to use HelloBar. And in today's video, I'm going to show how you can use HelloBar to test out your value propositions. Alright, so what is HelloBar? So HelloBar is kind of like a conversion rate optimization software that you can place on your website. You can do it either by using a code like a JavaScript or by using a WordPress plugin. Now, obviously at Squirrly we're usually using WordPress plugins, but this is not necessarily on WordPress. You can just use the code, place it in your website, and HelloBar will load, and you'll get the same kind of stuff that you would get from the WordPress plugin, because its WordPress plugin doesn't do anything more than just place the code there, and that's kind of it, because everything else is done by the platform itself. Alright, so HelloBar is a pretty neat software, like a conversion element software, and usually you see it in places like this one, where you see where you have this sort of bar just loading up here. Alright, so you have this bar, this is the HelloBar. And the matter of fact is that actually Neil Patel, the guy that you can see right here, who actually recommends the Squirrly SEO product that we offer, he's actually the guy who purchased HelloBar as a software from a company called Digital Telepathy. And it is that Neil is very good at conversion rate optimization, and he bought this tool, so I was super curious to see, okay, is HelloBar worth it? Can you actually do stuff with it? And actually, if you go to neilpatel.com, you will see that most of his conversion elements are made with HelloBar. And I really wanted to do this stream because we've talked in my last videos, we've talked about the Thrive Leads plugin for WordPress, and there's a lot more to conversion rate optimization than just Thrive Leads. And on the Get Growth channel, I really want to show you guys all the possible tools that you can use, and then you can decide for yourselves which tools you actually want to use. So subscribe to the channel, because we'll keep adding more and more videos. You have a subscribe button right here in this stream, or otherwise just click and go to our Get Growth TV channel on YouTube and click subscribe there. It's super important that you do this, because we're gonna keep adding new tools to our streams, and we really have a great marketing stack already that we've presented on the shows. Right, so this is HelloBar. So how has Squirrely used it? As I've said, we've had a really advanced software product that we had to present to other people, and we couldn't really do it. We couldn't really say, hey, I want to explain you this software, I just don't know how. Yeah, so that's why we've used HelloBar for that. In the past, we've also used HelloBar to redirect traffic that came to our pages to other pages, because we had important announcements, or we had important ebooks or promotions that we ran, and HelloBar loads pretty fast in the website, and it looks really, really good, and you can set it up very fast. So unlike Thrive Leads, where you have to do a lot of CSS and stuff, like sometimes you even have to do a little bit of coding to get it working, with HelloBar you don't have to do anything. It's like a product designed by Apple. You just have it right there, you start using it, and it works, and that's the end of the story, and you feel very good about using it. Alright, so that's kind of like how we've used it. We've never tried like a full page pop-up where people can sign up for Facebook or sign up for emails, but that's not really something that we ever wanted to do. So this is usually how you're gonna see the hello bar on our website, and people are gonna click, and then they're gonna get to a special page that we're arranging right here, right? So this is kind of like what we are currently doing. Hey, this is really interesting on my YouTube. It showed like I am live right now. That we're arranging right here. Right, so this is kind of cool. Yeah, so we have this. Right, so that was like HelloBar and how we use it. The results have always been good, but I'm gonna show them to you. So, I've talked about value proposition. The value proposition when you have a business, a product, a service, or any kind of offering, you need to know how to express the value that certain thing brings into other people's lives. And you're gonna use a lot of words, you're gonna test out different versions of copy, and it is that the final results should be something like when you say it, everybody already understands exactly what you mean, and they already are super interested in trying out your service, your product, or whatever offering you have. And that's kind of like a value proposition. And it's super hard to come by. I mean, I've had different startups over the years. I've worked with different software products. It's really hard to say what something does, especially when that something is really complex. Like, how would you explain WordPress to somebody? Because you can say like, yeah, it's a thing on which you create websites, but that wouldn't really be all of it. If that person already heard about Wix or Weebly or any of the other WordPress competitors out there, they'd be like, yes, but it doesn't really explain why WordPress is better than others. And then you would go on and say, yeah, but you know, WordPress has plugins, so maybe when you first present it, you should say something like, it's the only website creation software that offers you amazing plugins and support. And that would be much better. That's a much better value proposition than just saying, yeah, you can create websites on this. Because honestly, you could create website on the web without ever writing code since 2004. And that's a long time. All right, so getting all of this thing out of the way, this is hello bar, this is the interface, this is me right here, I'm the user. These are my sites, some of the sites that I have: contentmarketinggame.com, Squirrly, and starbucks.squirrly.co. I think that on Content Marketing Game it's still active. Yeah, so you can see we're even using it here. So the team of Squirrly.co is updating the game. Right, so we don't have this page published yet. Yeah, maybe we should get onto that. But not many people play the Content Marketing Game these days anymore, so it's not such a huge loss. Right, so as I said, we use it in WordPress. You can see that we have it here in our plugins section, and that's pretty cool. In my other streams, you saw that we've used the Thrive Leads plugin that you can see right here, and also in the description of this video you can see a link that takes you to squirrly.co/best SEO education, and that one actually takes you over. Just wait a minute. So that one takes you over to our education section here. It's this page right here that you can see, and here you can subscribe to get an account in our membership site. Now, if you get it through this stream, we are gonna look over it. You look over your application, accept you, and give you an account. And the idea is that inside of our membership site, you can get access to a lot of courses that we have about search engine optimization, optimizing content for social media and human beings, creating more ideas for publishing content and social media stuff. We have like 10,000 visits from social media that you can get this month, and we show you the step-by-step process of getting there. And we also have a lot of stuff on conversion optimization, and that's why it would be valuable for you, because I'm talking about conversions again today, and you should know all the details that go into great conversions. All right, but that's enough. So here you see that everyone, show this to everyone. All right, so that's what I'm currently doing. I'm showing this to everybody. Have you seen the advanced WordPress seminar? Right. And that one is the thing that you can see right here. That's what I wanted to show you. So you can see it right here, right? So this is the hello bar, and this is the only one that's active. So this shows active, paused, and all. And this is my active hello bar. And you can see that it's 50 days old. The type is click. And then we have 5,000 views on it. And just 43 people who clicked on the button. So that means a 0.8% conversion. Now I have an A/B stuff here, which shows you how to create variations. So the thing in A/B testing is that you have a first variation called A, usually called control. And then you have another one called B, which is the experimental one. And you want to see if, let's say, 50% of your traffic go to version A, will they convert better than the other 50% of your website visitors who go to page B? And that's what we actually want to see with hello bars. So the kind of things that we've done was to not have just one of these bars right here, was to have a lot of bars placed at different moments in time and just checking out how all of that works. All right, so this is A/B testing for you. Now the problem with value propositions is that you're gonna write a lot of copy and people won't understand it. And I'm gonna show you this in this video, and I'm gonna show you how to run different tests. So that's all for what I wanna show you today. Of course, don't go, because right now is the most important part of all of this video. So I'm gonna go to the pause tab, and here you can see all the dirty little things that we've tested and that I haven't yet deleted from HelloBar because some results were very, very poor, and I just wanted to keep the ones that actually performed. So you can see that we have a lot of text here, right? Okay, so these are the value propositions. Like, if you go to a website and that website doesn't manage to explain very fast what you can get from it, you're just gonna walk away. You're gonna hit that X button in the browser and you're gonna be gone forever. And you don't want customers to do that on your own site, so you really need to explain what's going on. And the thing is that I've had multiple ideas, as you can see here. So I've had stuff like, open your eyes to see open your eyes to what really happens with your product pages. I think that was the text. This is one thing that I really don't like about HelloBar, is that when the text is too long, you can't actually see what's going on here and you have to edit it, and we don't have time for that right now. So the other one was open your eyes to what really happens with your content. We've had other ones that were like uncover marketing opportunities faster together. Then I've had another idea like be good with your content, right, that you can see here. And to that variation I've said be good with your content, from the big picture to the small details that matter. I've also had the idea like find everything you ever wanted to know about your content marketing performance. And I've also had analyze your content, increase engagement. Now the thing here is that we've had to run multiple tests and we've done a lot of A/B testing. Over time, we've just had two variants go out at the same time because we really want to see how they perform one against the other for that period of time. And we've always made sure that we bring in new traffic to the website so that we don't display the same kind of message to the same audience, because then if they would click, they would just ruin the results and the conversions that we ultimately get. So this was very important during our test, to always make sure that on the pages where we have the hello bars, we always bring in high amounts of new traffic, right? And this is like for how long we ran each of the campaigns. The ones that really sucked and we've already knew that they wouldn't really work, we've had just like 184 visits. After 184 visits to the page where I had this hello bar, I said, yeah, okay, only 3 clicks. That's way underperforming if compared to all my other pages. So I will just not use that one anymore because it doesn't really make sense. And for example, with this other hello bar right here, I said, find everything you wanted to know about your content, marketing, success, or so, it was something like that. And I really liked how it sounded, and I really think that if you use this software product verse, you're actually gonna find a lot of things about your website that you never could before. But the idea is that people don't really buy this idea, and you can see that it has overall the lowest conversion of all my campaigns. So 1.3%. This is the lowest thing that I ever got, and I ran it for a lot of visits, a lot of views to the pages, because I said that maybe the sample size wasn't good enough, maybe not enough people saw this hello bar and clicked on it. But after this many results, I can really see that people really don't like that idea, and I should just throw it away and start over again. All right, so that's kind of how I tested stuff. And then I said, be good with your content, from the big picture to the small KPIs that matter. And then I said, maybe this is too long and maybe other people would prefer just be good with your content. Well, let's see. 734 and 1000, of course, this is a much higher sample size. But apparently, people have been pretty okay with just be good with your content. As you can see, 1.8% compared to 1.7%. Which is much shorter than from the big picture to the small KPIs that matter, which I thought was very important. Be good with your content would have been just fine and just good enough. But of course, I've led this again for more views, because I said that this must actually become better over time. It just decreased over time, so I don't think that people really liked this idea better than they liked this one. And this is really cool that you can do this in HelloBar. This is one of my favorite things about it, right? So this is the be good with your content. And then of course I've had stuff like open your eyes to what really happens. I've already mentioned that. And then I've had, so then the last two parts. Now this was the most complicated stuff to do, because we had to check between uncover marketing opportunities faster together and analyze your content, increase engagement. And the thing here was that we were kind of like, we don't know what to choose. And that's why you can see that for analyze your content, increase engagement, we actually let it for almost 10,000 visits to the page, and we've had these many conversions. And for uncover marketing opportunities faster together, we've let it for lower visits, because we really want to see if over time this one actually manages to beat our control type. But it couldn't, so it seems like uncover marketing opportunities is still the winner. Of course, what I could do is to let this sample size grow and reach the same number, and then compare them again and see if any changes appeared over time. But the idea is that this is the best value proposition that we found. 2.6% over a pretty large sample size, and we're very happy with this. And this is something that we've easily done using HelloBar, because we've just had to set HelloBar here in this screen that I'm showing you right now, and then just making sure that people come and visit our website. That's all we've had to do in order to A/B test the value proposition. And that's why this is a great tool that will help you get growth for your business, because it's super easy to do and you really don't have to do a lot of crazy stuff for it. Right, so you also have an analyze feature here. Yeah, the analyze feature is kind of cool. And you can see that this one was the best. I think that this created a top with the top performing ads that we've ran. So uncover marketing opportunities is definitely number one. I even got a cool ribbon for that. And then analyze your content, and then open your eyes to what really happens. Of course, as I've said, we've tested even more variants that you see here. These are just the ones that we've left, because right now if I want to create a new conversion element, it will say that I need to buy the pro version. A/B test a new bar for this rule to maximize your conversions. Right, so I can click this one. And it will show me a template. Right, so I can click close. This is headline, blah blah. And I can say collect emails, talk to visitors, click link. This is what I need. Let's say that I want to get people onto squirrly.co. Here is where you place your URL. I click next, and then I can choose different kinds of stuff that I need. And let's say that I want a modal. Right, nope, I want to change the type. We also have sliders. These ones slide from the bottom up of your website. Alright, and page takeovers, which actually takes over your entire page, and you need to click either X or subscribe, because otherwise it won't disappear. I don't like it. So in order to do value proposition tests, as I've shown you in this video, you need to choose bar. Alright, and these are the most important. Also make sure that you choose a wiggly button. Why doesn't it doesn't show me the preview, but so this is my favorite. Blue Autumn is the one that you can currently see on Squirrly as well. It works well with our colors, and you can see that the wiggle button does that. Right, so you've seen that animation. This is super important for people because they really like it. And you can say how huge the bar could be, and you can make it this big if you want. Of course, I would stick to their own proportions because they've done their testing. You can push the page down if you want to make sure that it doesn't go, if the content doesn't end up below the bar. And you can allow users to hide your bar, but apparently they've placed this in the pro version. So that's not cool. We're not gonna do that. Alright, so animate entry blah blah, and you can choose when to display, like have a 10 seconds delay or immediately when the page loads. Next. So we have no image. Okay, background color, and that's it. That's the headline, and you save it and you publish it. But yeah, so you can set cookie durations and you can set targeting stuff. But there's a problem with the text, because I was supposed to have text right there, like that headline. Oh my god, they've changed the interface again. So yeah, I can start typing the value proposition right here. So that's how you do it. This is very counterintuitive. It wasn't like this 2 weeks ago. I don't know why they've changed it, but anyway. Alright, so now I can go and save and publish it. Alright, and right now people can come to my website, and they can start seeing that hello bar. So let's click refresh. Yeah, I'm gonna get the same one because this is my computer, so I'm just gonna keep getting that one over and over again. But the idea is that new people are gonna start seeing the first one, and of course I can choose to pause the other one. And right now, when I click refresh, yeah, I have a cache plugin. Yeah, and you can see that I can start typing the value proposition. Click here. So this is what it's showing right now. And actually, if it's not paused and both of them run at the same time, they're just gonna take 50% of the traffic goes to this one, the other 50% of the traffic goes to the other one. And I'm gonna go to pause right now. Have you seen the blah blah? And I'm going to unpause it. I'm gonna go to active, and there I have it again. All right. So I can choose to edit it again whenever I want. All right. And this is it. That's how you create it. And when you start having hello bars here, the system is just gonna do the A/B testing automatically, and then it's gonna show you the results, like the views and the conversions. And after you've brought a lot of traffic here and you've raised this number to maybe this, you're gonna see a really good conversion element, very good conversion rate, and then you can pick your winners. Or you can go to the Analyze tab, and HelloBar will pick them automatically for you. Alright, so I'm gonna remove this from my website right now because it's not really the best conversion element ever, and I don't really want people to see that one. Alright, so this was it, and I hope that you've really liked learning about HelloBar and how you can test different value propositions. This is the sort of thing that will also work very well, not just for value propositions, but also for blog article headlines and email subject lines if you want to send emails to somebody. Because once you've tested it with a lot of traffic on your website, you will start seeing if people would rather prefer that they be told this instead of that. And that's something super cool that you can do with HelloBar, and now you know how to do it. You now know how to get growth with value propositions by using the A/B testing feature in HelloBar. And I'm really happy to have had you here on the Get Growth channel today. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and you can choose some of the videos that you see here on the stream, right? So we have cool videos. Make sure you choose one of them. And yeah, let's get the end screen over here. So that's our Twitter. We actually have new lessons available on Twitter every Monday and Tuesday. We have our Get Growth Instagram account where we show a lot of cool stuff from different authors. We show inspiring stuff, and then we talk about the founders of the tools that you see in our streams right here. And of course, you can also go to the squirrly.co/blog. All right, so thank you very much for being on this episode, and I will definitely see you next time, most probably with another conversion element plugin. And Lexi will also have something super cool prepared for you next week.